Hey friends, welcome back to another midweek rundown. We've got a lot to unpack today. Relationship drama, influencer controversies, and the unexpected return of a name most of us thought we'd never hear again. So, grab your favorite drink because this one's packed. Let's kick things off with a situation that's been buzzing since the beginning of the year: the possible split between Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater. Ever since the news broke about their unexpected connection during the filming of Wicked, people have been skeptical. For context, they met while working on the musical. She's playing Glinda, and he's Bach. At the time, both of their personal lives were pretty complicated. Ariana had just parted ways with her husband Dalton Gomez, and Ethan? Well, he was still married, with a kid. The internet was not kind. Things got even messier when Ethan's wife made public comments, subtly or not so subtly blaming Ariana for the breakdown of her marriage. Naturally, the public turned on Ariana for a while, but as time went on, people started to soften. Especially after Ariana released her new album, some lyrics hinted at the emotional side of her divorce, and fans began to see that maybe it wasn't all black and white. Then came the Wicked press circuit. Ariana and Ethan were spotted at events, doing interviews, and generally looking very loved up. Slowly, some of the hate turned into hesitant support. People were saying, "Okay, I see the chemistry." Still, the whispers about how everything began never fully died down. But now, those whispers have taken a new turn. Several blind items, those anonymous gossip tidbits, are hinting that things might be over between Ariana and Ethan. One post from March hinted that an A-list pop star with a foot in acting had quietly moved on. Another, from earlier in the year, claimed the male partner had been pushing for more public appearances, sensing the end was near. While nothing's confirmed, the speculation is heavy. Some fans are convinced the last time they were seen together, at the Oscars, was the final straw. Others think they're just laying low because of the backlash. Either way, with Wicked Part 2 coming later this year, we'll definitely be seeing them together again, whether as a couple or just co-stars. It's going to be interesting to see how they handle the press going forward. Switching gears, let's talk about something that happened earlier in festival season that stirred up some influencer drama. At Ultra, one TikToker shared a story about a major influencer being cold when approached in VIP. Though she didn't name names, fans were quick to assume she meant Alex Earl, especially since Alex posted from the same event. In the video, the creator described mustering up the courage to say hi, compliment the influencer, and invite her for a shot. But the response? Pretty lackluster. The influencer seemed disinterested and ended up brushing her off. It wasn't aggressive, just dismissive enough to sting. After the video went viral, Alex Earl popped into the comments saying she DM'd the person and didn't mean to come off rude. Still, people were split. Some thought the situation was blown out of proportion. Others were disappointed, saying influencers should remember what it's like to be a fan. Whether or not it was Alex, it sparked a bigger conversation about how creators treat their followers IRL. Now, on to something that I genuinely cannot believe is happening: the unexpected return of a controversial figure from the infamous TanaCon disaster. Yep, Michael Weist has resurfaced online. If you're unfamiliar, Michael was involved in the planning of TanaCon, the disastrous convention that ended in chaos and became internet legend. After years of silence, he's back on TikTok, sharing motivational-style videos and announcing his return as a content creator. In his video, he talks about personal growth, building businesses, and his journey of rebuilding after the past. Some people in the comments were supportive, but let's be real, most were shocked. Others were roasting him, saying things like, "Coming out as an influencer, that's new," and "I need Tana Mongjo to see this ASAP." Honestly, it's wild. He even teased a TanaCon 2 back in the day, which obviously never happened. So the fact that he feels confident enough to re-enter the influencer world is bold, very bold. All right, let's jump into some beauty community buzz. Lately, there's been a ton of chatter around the launch of POV, the new skincare line by beauty creator Michaela. She's been heavily promoting the brand, and several of her influencer friends have already shared glowing first impressions. But one person decided to take a different approach: Glamzilla. Instead of doing a quick first impression video, Glamzilla said she's taking her time to really test the products before sharing a full review. And while that sounds like a responsible thing to do, it triggered a wave of criticism. Commenters started asking, why now? They pointed out that Glamzilla doesn't seem to do this deep dive process with every product she talks about. So why make an exception for Michaela's? Some even accused her of trying to protect her friend by delaying a possibly negative review. She addressed the backlash, saying that giving her friend an honest review meant taking the time to fully understand the formulas. She did say the lip treatment was amazing, but didn't give much insight into the rest of the line just yet. This whole thing sparked a bigger debate around influencer transparency and the double standards when it comes to reviewing products made by friends versus strangers. People want honest reviews, not promotional fluff. And when it looks like creators are changing their standards based on who made the product, it doesn't sit well with viewers. Let's be real, this tension isn't new. The beauty community has been grappling with trust issues for years, especially as brand deals and sponsorships took over. Back in the day, people watched beauty YouTubers to get real opinions. Now, a lot of folks feel like those honest moments are few and far between. So, will Glamzilla's thorough review turn the tide and restore a little trust? Or has the damage already been done? Time will tell. Anyway, those are the biggest stories we've been keeping an eye on. From potential celeb breakups to influencer redemptions and drama in the skincare world, there's never a dull moment online. What do you think about all of this? Are Ariana and Ethan really done? Or is the internet just running wild with speculation again? Should influencers be more transparent about their friendships when reviewing products? And are we ever ready for someone like Michael Weiss to come back into the spotlight? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next recap.